YouTube, it's Mustang here, and today I'm joined by
Plantation, and we're going to be doing a quick overview of the skills.
This is just going to be, again, a quick overview. We'll be talking about skills in depth later on, as there are just so many to talk about, so we're just going to go through really quick, talk about, hopefully hit each one, and just give our very quick thoughts. So, we have this first tier here. If you open up the skill guide, could you open that up real quick?
Very vital. Like, you need these.
Yes, you not only do you actually literally need them, because depending on what skill you get in these first three tiers, that really depends on what class you're going to end up becoming. So you really need to think ahead of time. So we have archery, cleave, martial arts, and tactics. In those tiers where you can become mercenary or legion, thief, or merchant, those are all in different sort of sections and they require different ones. So we have archery. They allow you to get little, like +3 with your crossbows and longbows, and +50 range. Very good for the range. If you're using a bow, get it, okay? Now we have cleave. You get a 15% chance per attack to deal an additional 50% damage to 5 nearby targets while using your melee weapon. As you can see, when I use taunt, and when you use your cleave, or when that procs, it's really good, isn't it?
It's great. Yeah. Well, it's not that great. It's okay.
Yep.
But you need it. Yeah.
You need it. So
nice harmony there.
Now we have martial arts. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to be dodging 30% of your attack or using only that martial arts gear. And you also can craft martial arts gear. That's not too important. But you also get +3 with your blow darts and shurikens. And you unlock Thief, Oi Master, Assassin, and Ninja.
Some pretty decent classes.
Yes. And finally, we get tactics. This one's a little complicated. But basically, what you do is you're going to have a number sort of near your head. So right now, like on my right shoulder on my screen, it says that I have... And I gain a 0.3 bonus every 30 seconds spent unaggressive, or I just gain 1 bonus for every tree that I end up chopping. And while aggressive for 10 seconds, you lose 0.1 of that bonus. So basically what happens is you get bonus damage. It's very easy to calculate. So right now I have 6 tactics. If I were attack, I get 6 bonus damage. And it really makes up because this unlocks those nice classes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you run low on tactics, it's hard to hunt if you are hunting as one of those classes.
Okay.
So we've covered here. We're gonna
Tier 2.
Tier 2, yeah. We're gonna talk maybe a little less in depth, but basically we have scavenge. You get a 15% chance of finding additional items whenever a monster you kill drops an item.
Not that useful.
Yeah, it's just no. Now, it's just not useful. I don't like it, and you might say 15% chance. It's great. You gotta read very carefully. Whenever a monster you kill drops an item, so that means that crawlers won't work. Your stag won't work if they don't drop leather. So you got to think about that.
15% of the time, like 15% of the time, 15% of the time.
Something like that. So very low. It seems. So now we have Hunter's Eye. Basically, at level 3, you get a 9% chance of doing a double damage debuff that lasts until the creature dies, and it does not work on bosses nor player-owned creatures. Since you have Hunter's Eye, what are your thoughts?
Hunter's Eye is really good. If you're facing a huge monster, it takes a lot of hits, like a mag or a dragon. Yeah. I mean, it comes in handy so many times. If you're having trouble killing something, and then you get the Hunter's Eye debuff, you know it's going down. And
you also basically have to get some of these tier 2 skills, just because of the way it works. Or, unless you get more in tier 1, but...
So I recommend, if you're going melee, Hunter's Eye and Blacksmith. Oh, actually, any class.
Blacksmithing, your gear will basically end up lasting 3 times as long with level 3.
Very useful.
You can craft traps, which is actually pretty nice.
Traps they're okay.
They're fun. And if you kill an enemy in your trap, it actually reclaims the trap, and you can start to repair gear at a rate of 100 gold per 10%, up to 100%.
Uh-oh, I got a message. Keep talking, I'll open this up.
We also have alchemy. With alchemy, you can do a lot of crafting. Not going to talk about everything, but basically you get your tonics, Halvar's Reason becomes more effective. You get
I believe it's rosin.
Oh, Ryzen, maybe.
Rosin. I'm
You
just
also
kidding.
can make Keldor's Rage, and your alchemy potions last longer. Then you can make fire bombs, Rolly Serene. Fire bombs do more damage, and fire bombs also weaken enemies. And you can have 4 potion effects on you at once. That's a lot.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going crafter, you're going to be definitely wanting to get some blacksmithing and alchemy.
Okay. So tier 3.
Yes. Moving into tier 3, there's only 2 skills, Trodent Doctorine and Leatherworking. So with Trodent Doctorine, I love Trodent Doctorine, and I recommend Trodent Doctorine level 1 no matter what. Would you like to talk about that real quick? Just briefly.
You can
summarize.
see and visit caves outside your visible circle, and then 10% chance of getting extra double stone mining resources, and then it goes up to 25%. So if you could see right now, I can see this cave outside of the circle.
And you can visit it,
Yeah, I can visit it.
which is nice because
And I'm going to next, actually.
there's not always going to be
You don't have to
flags.
search
Yeah.
everywhere. And also, yeah, if all these flags around you are private, and then there's one cave there that's public, it's so much easier for traveling.
So I highly recommend level 3. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Level 3 is
also
good.
so now with leatherworking, I also recommend level 3.
This is going down, so
It is, and honestly, it might be partially to how this skill works, just because you get more leather. At level 3, you get a 20% chance for double leather when a monster drops leather, and you also get a nice 75% chance of reclaiming a net that you threw, and you also get some bonus defense and attack against monsters that drop leather. So you just kill them easier, and you also can craft a bunch of stuff.
that's very specialization. That's obviously a specialization video. We're not
Next,
gonna
yep.
tell you what to get there.
So over there, you got your Troll Lore, Relentless Assault, Ricochet. Troll Lore, I recommend level 1 minimum. Level 2 is nice because they let you chop morning trees.
Very useful, actually, if
great.
you're getting wood.
Yeah, if you want to chop some wood, then it's great.
I don't notice the purchases from trolls. I really don't notice
the
that.
10% cheaper, yeah, it doesn't matter. And
Level-
why I like level 1 is just like why we like Trodent Doctorine level 1 is because you can go and visit those Trodent, their troll. So.
That's actually very useful because there are a lot of troll huts.
And for only, 1 more skill point, at that point, why not get level 3, where you can go summon your own troll minions?
You get this little nice troll horn. You can see I have my trolls with me. They're quite bros.
And it's highly recommended if you're Legion.
Because you get the bonus from all your trolls.
You do get that bonus with the shield, and these trolls will save you from nets. It's just so good. It is.
Great trolls.
So my recommendation: level 1 or level 3. If you want to get level 1, you should get level 1, but
Or level 3. It's a level 2. No.
it's a good level, but at that point, I'd say it's worth getting the 3rd point.
And then the rest of them, you want to talk about the rest of them? Just
Assault, basically what you do is when you defeat a monster with a melee weapon, so this is not something you people who use ranged weapons should be doing, your attack becomes assault, and basically you can rush towards these monsters and you also get extra attack. So you would move at 150% movement speed and plus 3 attack bonus at level 3. It's sort of like a shield charge, but you're not locking them in place. It's actually really good. I like it, so
I haven't used it, so I can't complain. It sounds good though.
it's nice. And I used it as Knight. I don't have it now. It was alright.
I mean, Ricochet.
Ricochet is sort of like the Relentless Assault, but for the ranged people.
If you're like a ranger and you're just looking for an extra skill point, why not? It's okay.
Yeah. So basically, these points sometimes. So with the way the whole tier system works, so basically at level 3 you have this Ricochet thing, and you have a radius with 300 meters, and it deals 60% of your damage, and the target has to be behind the first target. It doesn't seem all that great. I think Assault, slightly better.
I'm net.
Oh, you're netted?
It's okay, don't exit. It's
All right.
fine. Just keep talking.
Then we have another class tier, and then we get into Warden Knowledge. Warden Knowledge, it's okay. It's a very complicated skill, but basically you get some more minions by summoning trees, and you also get a nice 15% chance to receive double resources when you're harvesting plants, and you can reclaim morning saplings. Basically, you destroy them. So during war, you want somebody who has this because that way you can
They can't
stop
heal.
them from healing faster. So we have that, and I like the skill. You also get this little here with 350.
I too like
meters.
that when I'm hunting with you.
Oh yeah, you love that. So now we get to an awesome skill, Serenity.
Serenity, I love Serenity. Watch this.
So good.
Once I kill these trolls, well, there's one more troll left, but I will instantly go unaggressive once everything
at
is
level
supposed
3,
to.
you get a 45% reduction in your aggression timer, and you also get instant unaggression when all nearby enemies and monsters are dead. So it just makes hunting that much easier.
It just speeds up the process tenfold.
Now we have Mercantilism. Now basically, you get 40% off your traveling merchant items, and you also can purchase 5 special deal items from different city markets each day. This, I can see you making some profit because some of the deals are good. I haven't seen all the deals, so I don't know all about them, and I'd say if you're a merchant, certainly get it. If you're a non-combat class, you can get it because you're not going to be hunting too much. You don't need things like Relentless Assault and Ricochet. But if you're a combat class, you might not have the points for it.
Mm-hmm.
And Serenity's great, so
why not
Lord
just
Knowledge
get
is
that
pretty
in that
good.
tier?
Exactly. Love Serenity. Then we have another class point. Then we go into Oi Oi Strike. So with this, your attacks have a 6% chance to kill instant, non-boss monsters at full health.
And you don't need any prerequisite Oi Oi. You don't need martial arts to get this, which is great.
Yes.
You just need chi.
I'm not sure if it doesn't. I'm not sure how this works. If do you need to be wearing Oi Oi?
If it doesn't say, I assume not. So we haven't gone Oi Oi class in a while, so
Yeah.
Unfortunately we
It's a
don't
new
know.
skill.
That's why we'll recruit an Oi Oi member for our in-depth video.
Yeah. So talk with an expert. We also have Shield Charge. Now that's something we can talk about.
That is my favorite skill in the game.
What you do is you charge at level 3 at 2.5, 250% your move speed, and it has a 30-second cooldown. And basically, can you demonstrate?
I can demonstrate on your troll minion.
Sure. And as you're going to see, they're locked into combat for 10 seconds, and after he defeats him, it refreshes itself. So if you defeat him within this 10-second period, looks like you won't.
He's epic, so I won't. Oh, maybe I did.
All right. But anyways, he could go shield charge another person, and a lot of fun.
You've definitely seen this in previous videos. I'm
Yep.
quite a fan of it.
Yes. So now we have metallurgy. You can craft basically all the different metals, and you have smelting 1% chance to earn double bars, and you also have a 3% chance of receiving iron ores when you dump level 0 gear.
It's useful, but it's not the most
If
useful.
you're a crafter.
I have it, but
Yeah. If you're a
I don't know.
crafter.
It's skill points, not well spent.
I would say that you'd be better getting Warden Knowledge, but I know you haven't unlocked that. So, yeah, not a fan. Then we have another class, point for your specialization. Oh no, we don't. Never mind. Sorry, I messed up.
Just
the
go
scrolling.
straight to this.
Yes, we have Dragon Master. So Dragon Master, one of the best skills.
Great skill.
You get plus 20 max HP, plus 1 attack against dragons, increases your dragon's pet active time by an hour. So this means when you call your dragon in, he's there for 2 hours. The dragon is awesome. That's something that I could talk about in another video. Because we're just going over the skills, but he's
In-depth pet video.
Yes. We also have cartography next. It lets you craft all the things that you need with your maps, your compasses, your shovels. So they will also wear down at 1% per use at level 3. And you're also able to dig up gold and silver treasures. It's not that great of a skill. I mean, if you're going to explore, you have a big problem. Number one, you're going to explore, but then you can pick up that skill.
Yeah, you're pretty insane for going explorer.
So, it's really not a great skill. Provoke. So basically, what you do is any monster within 200 meters of you that tries to run away, at level 3, they have a 100% chance to be provoked, and what they do is they turn around and they attack you. So this means stags won't run away, and the provoked also have a -2 defense debuff for 10 seconds, so killing them is easier. And we're going to be cutting it now, and we'll talk about the rest of the skills as they become much more in-depth later on. Thank you for watching.
These are kind of, high-level skills, so
Yes.
we'll talk about them in another video. Goodbye, everyone.